Oh, hey. How's it going? It is me, your host, Alec Bowman, back with another COVID kitchen. Yes, I'm wearing a Viking helmet because today it's a very special episode. We're in a different kitchen, as you might have noticed, my other kitchen, as some would say, because we're here with my very own father.
Hey, son, which actually is a Swedish expression for hello.
Whoa.
I'm, of course, the father of acclaimed chef Alec Bowman, Eric Bowman. Nice to meet you.
That's true, you look like Herbert Conrad.
And so today we're going to prepare for some traditional Swedish food.
We've been to IKEA. It's pretty exciting. We're making some köttbullar.
Which actually means meatballs, literal translation.
Yes.
We're going to do this with traditional Swedish cooking with lingonberry and potatismas.
Let's get into it.
Started first with our köttbullar, and we're going to use our cast iron skillet for this, and secret ingredient, of course, a little butter. This is, of course, just right off the IKEA store, a little pre-made. I do have recipes for a traditional one, but the pre-made ones make it a little easier. Just going to put some 2 tablespoons of butter in here. Get this going. Nice little high flame.
Yeah, use a knife, don't use your finger like that one time I did.
Yeah, as you see, my son was not thinking properly on that, but hey, that's why, you learn things in the kitchen all the time.
Yeah.
That's how he becomes a master chef.
So we'll cut back to this once the butter is melted.
Alright, so now we're going to just place in some of the frozen meatballs. Just put them right in from frozen. So just grill them up. I'm just going to use a whole bag. Why not? It's a smorgasbord, as they say in Swedish.
We're feeling very confident today.
Yes, we are. Still a little cocky.
This is partly to celebrate Midsummer, which was just a couple days ago on the 20th.
Yeah, not just a splatter film. It's actually an event. In
Yes, it's pretty exciting. You dance around the pole, you sing Smoke Rydena. Very exciting. Oh, look at that. That meatball action. Very exciting. They're not made of horses. Probably not.
Probably not.
It's cold in Sweden though. Horses get cold. Okay, so my dad's over here getting everything prepped during these meatballs. What I'm going to be doing is making some gravy, or as in Sweden, all men's rights. Well, I guess women now. All men and women in Sweden have the right to delicious savory sauce for a field and forest and a fine meal.
And the word for woman in Swedish is kvinna.
Yeah.
Like a queen.
Not like a royalty. It's very specific, interesting place. Anyway, we got milk. We have water. Put water in. Then you add milk or heavy cream, and then you add in your gravy, and you just start stirring. So as you can see, the gravy's cooking, but it wasn't thick enough for my liking, so I'm just adding a little bit of flour, and that's going to thicken it right up. You want this thick with at least 7 C's. The amount of C's are really important when you're making Alsmedrate.
Meanwhile, over in my area, we're cooking the köttbullar. As you see here, we got a little water in there, and that helps to get the meat thoroughly cooked all the way through. Sometimes you do a nice browning first and then add the water so you get the thorough cooking through of the meatballs, which we're doing right here.
So for a gravy, what you really want is you want to get like a nice skin on the top. That's how you know you have a good gravy. When you have a sort of a skin that forms, you can sort of brush it back. I need a little bit more time, and also maybe I add a little too much flour, but that's okay. Mistakes are part of life, and also part of Swedish food. Sweden's made mistakes sometimes, like when they put all those cannons on that ship, and then they shot all the cannons, but it was too heavy, and it sank into the harbor.
Yes, but the Vasa then becomes a major tourist attraction in Stockholm, so it's a win-win for the Swedes.
It all worked out in the end. You see, just like this gravy.
Just like ABBA.
Speaking of boats, we have this lovely gravy boat with our lovely Swedish gravy, and we're just gonna put it in the boat and then put it on the potatoes that we made off camera. We're gonna put it on the meatballs, and then we're gonna put this on. We're gonna get to this later.
So there we have it, the köttbullar and the potatismas, meatballs and potatoes, and of course the staple, you always have to have lingonberry. A berry mostly known in the northern hemisphere, the far northern hemisphere, particularly a staple of Swedish cuisine. And the Swedes love to mix it up with their mashed potatoes and meatballs. A tart flavor.
It's like cranberries almost. Popular in most of Scandinavia. You know, Sweden, pretty exciting with our ancestral Scandinavian silver. That's what we're cooking this up with. Of course, also popular in Norway if you're Ben. Gosh. Also popular in Finland if that's even real. We don't know.
Or Denmark.
Or Denmark.
So
You're
let's
Danish.
say, we would say varsågod, which is what your great grandmother would say, who's actually Norwegian.
Yeah, so give it a try.